Hello, hello, hello. It's time for a little bit or bite of Good Omens news. To start off with, let me say that I have a bit of a cold, so please forgive me if my voice is a little rough. The cast remains busy while waiting for the scripts and pre-production to begin. Michael Sheen will be on the Graham Norton Show on February 9th. Our very own David Tennant will be hosting the 77th Annual BAFTA Awards. That's the British Academy Film Awards for all us Yanks. That event will take place on February 18th. Locals can watch that on BBC One at 8 p.m., but the rest of the world can catch it on BBC, ITV, or on BritBox, depending on where you live. Bernadette Banner, a popular YouTube historical costume expert and talented costumer in her own right, has ranked Good Omens' Tis Peak, the highest rank, and one of only 3 shows to receive that honor for historically accurate costumes in 2023 period dramas. You can check out the link to her video in the description below. In other news, Good Omens has been nominated for the 35th Annual GLAAD Awards in the category of Outstanding Comedy Series. For those who aren't familiar, the GLAAD Awards recognize outstanding fair LGBTQ+ representation from various types of media. Good Omens certainly has given us that, and I'm so happy to see our favorite comedy, angsty romance drama get this well-deserved nomination. This is not the first of Neil's work to get a nomination. The comic, Death, the Time of Your Life, won for Best Comic back in 1997. Speaking of comics, Good Omens recently shared this fun little tidbit. Louis Ralph, son of the Good Omens 2 concept designer Michael Ralph, created a comic that can be seen here on the wall behind Crowley. Michael asked his son to create the comic around the horrible crime of stealing halos, and also referred to this as subliminal messaging for the viewers, and said they took great care so that, quote, everything on screen wove into the visual story, unquote, that they were telling. If you're interested, the comic itself is up on screen now. I suggest you stop and read it for yourself. But it seems to involve a character with a halo shooting at someone whose face is obscured by a green hood. The hooded figure throws what I'm guessing is a civilian into the path of the bullets, and the body knocks over the armed person with the halo, who drops the gun. The hooded figure picks up the gun and proceeds to use it to beat the person with the halo. Another figure emerges, someone with missing teeth, wearing either a pasta strainer or a fruit bowl on their head, brandishing a very sharp knife, which they stab right into the back of the green-cloaked figure. The last comic panel shows the green-cloaked figure holding the halo and discorporating, maybe? I'm not clear. Looks like a green Thanos getting dusted to me. What does this hidden subliminal message mean?
I don't know.
What are your thoughts on this wacky background comic? A fun Easter egg has made an appearance on the set of Anasazi Boys, which wrapped filming back in May of 2022, but the release date's been delayed. Still, this advertisement was spotted on a double-decker bus on a set photo for the miraculous Mr. Fell bullet catch and warns the purchaser acknowledges risk of death. Is Neil creating the Omens verse? Probably not. It's just an Easter egg, but it's fun to speculate. While David and Michael remain busy with stage plays and award ceremonies, Neil has been traveling around a bit. He was recently in Australia with the 4-play string quartet playing their one-of-a-kind crossover album for a live audience. The album, Signs of Life, is described as a groundbreaking and genre-bending collaboration, part songwriting, part poetry, part storytelling, all encompassing, all engaging, all beautiful. I highly recommend you check it out. It really is a unique experience. I'm not sponsored or anything, but the link to the official website is in the description, and you can sample the album there and purchase it digitally if it interests you. Other cast members are also out and about. Maggie Service will be a guest at the London Comicon on March 2nd. If anyone gets to attend, make sure you stop by and say hello for all of us. A quick correction to a recent video, more of an update. The table in Maggie's record shop that says Good Times, well, it's a mass-produced novelty table. You can go buy one yourself on Amazon right now, so I'm guessing it's not a clue. This isn't new news, but I did want to share this post of Neil's from a few months back that confirmed that the Metatron was never a human, and that the Book of Enoch was not one of the references he and Terry used for Good Omens. In more recent posts, he has also clarified that the bird that some people are hearing when Crowley leaves the bookshop in episode 6 is not a nightingale, and just part of the regular street noise. And this is apparently a hot fan debate, but there's no comma in...
He's just an angel. I know.
This has been a public service announcement. Now back to your regular programming. In channel news, I've extended the deadline for Good Omens Got True Talents by 5 days. You now have until February 17th to get me that amazing project I know you've been working on. Please check the link in the description for all the rules and to find the entry form. If you have submitted something already and you haven't heard back from me, then I did not receive the submission. Please resubmit or use the email address on the website to contact me directly. There's still more than 3 weeks, lots of time for all sorts of creative ideas to come to fruition. And hey, do you want to see me and my friend make fools out of ourselves singing a Good Omens parody? Then come on over to the talent show the weekend of February 24th. Also, very exciting news, we are confirmed for 2 panels at IneffableCon. These will be pre-recorded, but I'll find out if we can have a live Q&A after the stream or maybe during it, and make sure I'm there in one way or another to chat with all of you lovely folks. There are still tickets available for in-person attendance, and virtual tickets start at just $5. You can get more details following the link in the description. Our chosen panel topics are, first, speculation, and second, a close look at the themes of loneliness and sacrifice in Good Omens. In that vein, I want to discuss this channel's content. I won't be putting out a video the week of the talent contest itself, as I'll be busy editing all of the amazing entries into the best talent show I can. And along those lines, I would like to let you know that I will be slowing down a little. Don't worry, I'm not quitting or anything like quitting, but the analysis videos in particular take a while to put together properly. And when I'm rushed, I make videos with mistakes, which has happened a couple of times recently. I'll keep bringing all of you wonderful fans the news as often as there's worthwhile news to share. The theories and analysis may spread out to 1 or 2 a month, still on Thursdays. The reality is I don't think I can make a solid analysis on this show, no matter how infinitely layered it seems, every week for 3 years. So I'll be moving to an every other week format with the news coming out as it happens. This will give me the proper amount of time to do the research I need for analysis, as well as give me some free time to spend with my family and to pursue other activities. In addition, you'll start to see me interspersing some other media content here and there. It was always my hope to do so. As much as Good Omens has rotted my brain and taken over my soul, there is other media out there worth exploring, some that really isn't getting the attention it should. If you have suggestions for TV shows or movies that you'd like to be added to my list for analysis, please share in the comments. Or hey, join the Discord or Patreon and you can private message me your ideas. If you're only here for Good Omens, I completely understand. I assure you it's not going away. I can't imagine I'll stop obsessing over it between now and Season 3, but I do hope you join me as I tentatively branch out a little and stick with me while I slow down my pace. And please feel free to share with me your honest feedback about these changes. Maybe they're terrible, who knows? I'm not an expert, Jim. I am just a fan who likes to analyze things. As always, thanks to my many patrons who continue to confound and baffle me with their generosity. Many of these people have been patrons from the beginning, and I can't thank them enough. And to the many folks who are keeping the Discord a fun and safe community, including all my friends and volunteer mods, and to my very, very dear friend Joe Madge, who feeds me so many of these little news tidbits so that I can share them with you, in addition to being just a good friend, thank you. And of course, to my lovely viewers, it's because of you that all of this is possible. So as always, thanks for watching.